countdown just to make sure all my recording goes in. Five, four, three, two, one. So, update. So, I'm sitting here with more weird stuff happening, right? And as I'm sitting here working on stuff, next thing I know, I didn't even hear anything. I happened to look to my left because you sense something there. There's a cat. A cat has walked in and is looking at me and would have probably hung out had I not started screaming and it took off. So things are just getting weirder and weirder. But you know what? I'm going to say this. I'm not the only one. Shout out to one of my neighbors that told me their daughter is just like me. It's like no matter what they do, it's like things just happen back to back to back to back to back. I don't get it, but I'm going to keep trying and keep going, and hopefully it works out. Okay. One thing that I'm grateful about this part time job is that it also let me know that, it's important to have a job. Oh, it's important to have a job. And it's important to have a decent paying job. That part time job, like I said, I've been disappointed enough in life. That might not work out either, and I'm okay with it. But so far, the time that I've been there, which hasn't been long at all, what I do appreciate is that I really do feel like it's a family environment. When you're on the inside, I feel like it, a lot of companies say that, but I do feel like it's a family environment. Are there some people that hate on you because you're different? Yeah, but then the older people try to mend and put things together. I see it happening with my own eyes. You know what I'm saying? Um, Everybody there, I think, is basically good people. I kind of believe that, kind of believe it. Haven't had a chance to talk and meet everybody there in depth, but they're good people. And when I say good people, it doesn't mean that they align with everything I do or say. It doesn't mean that they even like me. What it does mean is that they're not correctable. These people will listen to the elder people that are there, not because of a title or anything like that, but because they respect them, because they're older people that they can relate to. So that's why I think it's a good place, you know. And like I said, had I not had an opportunity to be on the inside of that place looking out, perhaps I wouldn't have understood that. I wouldn't see that. But I'm learning. Like I said, I'm learning more. This is giving me more of an opportunity to learn about the Valdosta people, about people in general. And I will say this, that is a good place. It is a good place. You know, for me, from the prospect of on the inside looking out and being able to see how people interact with each other and manage each other without a management title. How they listen and move together. So I'm thankful. If if today was my last day and I just didn't know it, I'm still thankful. I appreciate that place. I appreciate. I learned a lot at that place. And see, and this is also what gets me to like this is wearing me down. Like, okay, I couldn't even get into the thing at first. Then I get into it. And then when I get into it, I can't even make a text or a phone call. Then when I'm able to make a text and a phone call, I start to do that. And then here comes a cat out of the blue. You see how my life works? And then I get so distracted by that. I'm like, I definitely have to vlog that because there shouldn't be a cat in here. It knows that I'm here. Why is it coming in here? You know? But anyways, and now I'm worn down. And then that's one thing that I have to deal with in this cycle of life. Before it was always me having to go to the bathroom, me being thirsty, whatever. Now it's just all these weird things. And before this cycle, I had another cycle that was trying to draw me into unproductivity. I told you, my hormones. My hormones are out of control. So when I first got back, I was absolutely tired. I was exhausted, and I was praying, God, please give me the energy to keep going because there are people that are willing to support me, right? And then I just had to lay down. So I laid down. When I lay down, I had all these flashbacks of all this stuff that, and not things that happened, but flashbacks of my hormones going, the things that triggered my hormones to go out of sync. And I couldn't even, you know, I couldn't, I couldn't even enjoy rest because my hormones was kept flashing back on those things that triggered me to feel the way that I did. Then, not only that, now I'm triggered to feel the way that I did, but I can't relieve that because there's no relief. There's no relief process for me in that. Plus, I'm like, okay, I'm going to try my best to get out to this event, but then I'm realizing that, hey, maybe we should just wait till next time. But then that's the dilemma because if I went ahead, and which I've already resolved, and I'm not going to go to the event, but if I went ahead and I went ahead and I texted the people that were, supposedly involved and let them. Well, no, that's not true. See, this is where we get messed up again, where this is out of our control. So I thought I texted those people, but the texts are not going through. They're not going through on my business phone. So now I'm trying to do it from a private line that's like an internet line, right? And I get all these crazy distractions, and now I'm worn out. And when I'm worn out, what I want to do, I want to lay down and I want to self-soothe, in whichever way. Self-soothe by trying to go to sleep. And if I can't go to sleep, what's going to happen is I'm, going to think other thoughts, and that's not going to help because, you know, it's not in my spirit or energy to try to have a release that way. So I'm just going to be stuck. So, yeah. If anybody else has these experiences, let me know. But that's how it is right now. So yeah, and hopefully, like I said, because the business phone had a problem, the screen is broken and it's making it hard to communicate. And I was taking that information and plugging it into my personal line. Hopefully, that's not causing any type of issue. But like I said, the devil is strong because there's one person that I know connects, or so says, but they were the one that let me know that, hey, nothing's going through on your other line. And I thought that was baloney, that they didn't want to communicate, but why waste your time doing that? But then when I tried to go use that other line, I see that it may be true. And actually, when I look at it, no, no, you know what's weird though? I did get a communication from the one guy that um, that's always in my corner. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on. But I haven't been able to get communications from anywhere else. And I think that's weird. Or maybe they're just not communicating with me. But the one guy was saying that he couldn't make any, you know, on this line. He could make it on the other line, but not on this one, which I thought was super weird. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. All I know is that I'm tired now because I've been worn out by going in circles trying to take care of this. So I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Probably what's gonna end up happening is I'm gonna let it go, get some rest, and then maybe 2 or 3 in the morning, get up and do a little more. Hopefully, no cats or any other critters come sneaking in here while I'm, doing my thing. But that's it. And then also with the clothes that were washed and stuff, I took them all and put them on the futon. So now I gotta clear the futon off. So it's just, I feel like my life, I'm just going in a big circle. Hopefully, I can break free of this. I don't know why my life is going in a circle like this, but it's going in a huge, TikTok used to have a thing, throw that, what, in a circle. That's how I feel like it's just going in a big circle. Um, but anyhow, I'm going to get the rest. I'm going to try again. And then I've been eating good the past couple days. Yesterday, when I got back, I don't know if I recorded this, I got back, I made a breast sandwich or whatever, and that was actually pretty good. I thought it was going to be pretty tough. It was tough a little bit, but mostly it was good. And then today, you know, I ate a couple of discards from that place that I was telling y'all about. So, and I'm pretty full and I'm pretty happy. And then I had some donuts that were here. So that's that. But I'm gonna get some rest. I'm not gonna trip over this. I'm gonna throw that monitor away and not even worry about it. But that's where I am. It's like this whole season has been a season of loss, but I think it's a season of loss for gain. It's making me let go of things that that I hold important or dear. But really, you know, I could use less than that and get by if I really wanted to. Is what God is trying to tell me. So that's it. For job focus. So tomorrow we'll reconvene and we'll work together throughout the day and night. Me coming onto YouTube for support and encouragement, whether it's just the sound of my voice telling all my business to the world, or if there's actually someone here to cheer me on. I think mostly I'm okay with just telling my business to the world. But if somebody happens up and has something positive or encouraging to say, then that's helpful too. But I think with all the connects that I've made, it's just so weird though. Like I said, the way things are working out. It's just like stuff will happen just enough to make a perception, whether it's a perception about me or a perception of for me to have about someone or something else. But I'm not believing any of it. I'm gonna always think the positive and the best about people, and hopefully the same will be done for me because this is a really weird season. Anyway, full moon was on the 1st of August, but I'm gonna go and get some rest because this is all just going in a big old circle. It is.